So this is an interesting comment to me. In the State of the Union, there were a few Democratic lawmakers in Congress that yelled at Donald Trump during his State of the Union, one of which got removed from the gallery. I did a video showing those Democratic lawmakers yelling at Trump giving a State of the Union, and videos of Marjorie Taylor Greene and Lauren Boebert and others yelling at Joe Biden when he gave a State of the Union. And I talked about how people on our side of the political aisle were pissed off to all holy hell when Boebert and MTG did it, but we're not pissed off when our people do it. And I don't understand why. I don't understand how it's different. And this person here left this rather interesting comment. Who opened the floodgates? Catch up, boomer. Your old world rules no longer apply. And that's sort of something I was asking in the video. So first and foremost, I'm not a boomer. I'm a Gen Xer. You follow me, and you should know that. If you're using the term boomer in order to be a derogatory towards me, that just shows how little intelligence you have, given the fact that you follow me and you know that I'm not a boomer. Having said that, who opened the floodgates? They did. Does that mean we follow them? They also attacked our Capitol building when the certification of an election they lost occurred. Does that mean we should? I mean, because they did it. They opened the floodgates, right? They have a president that surged Nazi patrols into American streets to kidnap and unalive people they didn't like. Does that mean we should do it when a Democrat gets in office? I mean, they opened the floodgates, right? The question becomes, do we want to allow ourselves to get down into the gutter with them, or do we want to keep ourselves above that and show them that we aren't like them? And I asked in the video, is this the way we're going? Are we okay with us devolving into our Congress being nothing but a shouting match? And here you are essentially saying that that's what you want. You want our politics to devolve into a shouting match because that's what they started it. I mean, that's what this excuse is. Well, they started it. That's something my fucking kid would tell me when they were 5. Just tell me, are you okay with the political tactics that they employ being employed by our people? And I get it. It's a whole new world. There are events that happen throughout the course of our lifetimes that change the course of the world, right? 9/11 happened and we changed the way we fly forever. Just as an example. Is this the event? Is Trumpism the event that's going to cause our political discourse in this country? Among the elected officials. I'm not talking about among you and I, right? You and I and other people on social media that have this back and forth conversation. We get down into the gutter all the time. Shit gets rather nasty. It gets personal. I try, for the most part, to keep it fact-based, try to bring the receipts, but I also participate in that shit. I'm also not an elected official. I don't want to see that out of my elected officials. I want my elected officials to have some level of decorum about themselves. And I don't want my Democratic officials doing what I was pissed off that the Republicans did. And they started it isn't a fucking excuse. So you're on record now as saying that you're cool if we act like MAGA. Then how are we any different than them? And I understand we have different policies, we have different beliefs, we want different things. But if we're going about getting those things through the same fucking measures, acting the same fucking way, then we're just devolving. We're letting the people like Donald Trump win. They're destroying our political system from within. So that when he leaves it, when he walks out the front door, it's a fucking disheveled mess of nothing more than Democrats and Republicans screaming at each other in the chamber of Congress. But that's the boomer in me, right? Wanting decency. Who knew that would become an outdated idea?